Hello everyone, my name is Eve Ellie. I am an intuitive astrologer and I channel many beautiful divine beings of love and light. Today's date is July 24th, 2018. I'm going to talk about the total lunar eclipse whose energies we are already presently feeling. I also wanted to let you know that my next lecture will be on Sunday, August 5th. I will be going into much deeper energies around the eclipses that we are having all summer, diving deeper into the Mercury cycle and preparing everyone for the Lion's Gate and that last solar eclipse on August 11th, 2018. Please feel welcome to join. All this information is available on my website, eveellie.com. Okay, let's get started here. I wanted to start out with the astrology, and I'm going to go into some numerology as well, as it is very, very pertinent. This is the second of 3 eclipses that we are experiencing this summer. We had the first one in the sign of Cancer on July 12th, July 13th of 2018. The second one on Friday, July 27th, will be Moon in Aquarius with the Sun in Leo. And then the third one on August 11th will be a Moon and Sun alignment within the sign of Leo. Each one of these eclipses is bringing to us different information. They're also hitting different activation points. The one we had, the first one that started this journey out on July 12th and 13th in the sign of Cancer, was the beginning of a 2-year window of eclipses across the signs of Cancer and Capricorn. There will be 8 of those. So that was without a doubt a new beginning, a new pattern or pathway being laid or set throughout the coming months. The second part of that pattern will get set in January of 2019. Therefore, the Cancer-Capricorn energy, which is water and earth, is just beginning. It's going to take longer for the pattern to set. However, it is bringing in some very, very pivotal transformative energy. That's what I'm being told. It is amazing transformational energy. Therefore, even though it is going over the next 6 months, year to 2 years, please know it is moving pretty quickly here, okay? I would say especially for the water signs and the earth signs, you may suddenly have felt like things are like really opening up for you and moving very fast, okay? That's to be expected here. Now that solar eclipse was also the second of 3 super new moons. The third and last super new moon will be the third eclipse on August 11th. And the super new moons magnify the energy of these new beginnings or these new pathways, okay? And that solar eclipse in Cancer was in direct opposition to Pluto. It was illuminating and activating the Plutonian energy, which is all about rebirthing, ending old cycles, closing the old doorways. And right now, as I'm making this video, the moon is in Capricorn. And we are going to have it in Capricorn through the night of the 26th and the early hours of the morning on the 27th. So as we are preparing for this full entrance into the lunar eclipse, we are at the same time bringing these old doorways of our life to a close. Be aware that eclipses always speak to a period of 6 months. That means that these doorways that we are closing, for some of us we have absolutely closed, for others we are in the process of closing them, and even for another group you're beginning to recognize what you need to close down. Okay, I'm just getting this huge visual, and I can't remember the name of the sci-fi show where they jumped through this giant golden like portal onto other planets. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe someone will remind me. But that's the visual I'm getting, that we're closing one gateway down and we're opening another. That's literally the visual that my guides are giving me right now. And this closing down, okay, 2 gateways are being opened. Oh, that's what they're showing me. The first one got opened in the solar eclipse in Cancer on July 12th, 13th. The second one will be opened between the Lion's Gate on August 8th through the solar eclipse on August 11th, going into the 12th of August. They're showing me 2 gateways. And in the middle, this lunar eclipse is the bridge. Wow. Okay. Getting really hot as this information's coming in here. The lunar eclipse is the bridge. It is creating the closure to the things in our life that are no longer supporting our soul's journey. Okay? Yep. And that makes complete sense because the first solar eclipse on July 12th was a 1-1-1 day. And with all those 3 ones in a row, that signifies a beginning. And the solar eclipse on August 11th is also a 1-1-1 day. We are getting enormous information and activation that is coming through here. And the lunar eclipse, which is a total lunar eclipse, by the way, on July 27th is a 9-day. 9 is one of the numbers of completions and endings. Think of it, the cat has 9 lives. And the 9 planets in our solar system, if we include the Earth, because the sun is a star and the moon is a luminary, and the planet Chiron is not a planet, it's an asteroid. Something's going on in our solar system. That's what I'm being given guidance on right now. Please excuse me, guys, when I channel messages, or it's a sudden channel coming in, I can slip over my words a little bit or repeat them because I'm accessing information and then also verbalizing it at the same time. So please excuse that. Yeah. These waves of light that are coming in from beyond our solar system. They are telling me they're coming from the center of the galaxy, the galactic center, and from even beyond that. These light waves have been traveling for a long time now, and they're reaching us. Some are instantaneous that are coming in, and some have been traveling for a long time and now finally reaching us. That's the message I'm being given. And this lunar eclipse is very powerful because it is the bridge. The moon is at apogee over the next couple days. Apogee means it is at its furthest distance from the Earth on its orbit around the Earth. And because of that, the lunar eclipse is occurring because the Earth is in a perfect line between the sun and the moon, with the moon at the furthest distance. So the moon is opposite the sun and the Earth, with the Earth in between. So the sun is blocking the light, the Earth is blocking the light of the sun from reaching the moon during the totality of darkness, which is 1 hour and 43 minutes. And I'm also getting that from behind the moon, at its furthest from the Earth, it's being lit up by light waves coming from further out in the galaxy. That's the visual I'm being given right now. Whew. Yeah. This is an amazing eclipse. While it is occurring, the sun is lined up with the north node in Leo. The moon is lined up with Mars and the south node in Aquarius. The sun is the illuminator along with these galactic light waves that are coming in. So we're getting an illumination from all different, I'm seeing it like coming in waves through the solar system right now. And it's also activating the sun on further illuminating the Earth and the moon at this time. The sun is illuminating the moon, it's illuminating the nodes, and it's illuminating Mars and the planet Uranus. So Pluto has been there all along to prepare us for this very deep transformation. Now the planet Uranus and Mars are stepping up into high gear, and they're being assisted and supported with Mercury going through retrograde as well. Uranus is the great awakener. It is bringing in further awakenings and activations. And the planet Mars is showing us where we need to take action in our life and when, no, not where, when those actions need to be taken. And then Mercury is bringing in extra clarity and revelation on what? It's revealing information that we either didn't know yet, was hidden in our unconscious, or is coming to us from other sources. There's a revelation that is coming in here with this Mercury cycle through retrograde. Okay, I'm being instructed right now to allow this cycle another 4 to 6 weeks to unveil itself. Okay, I'm being given that message right now. 4 to 6 weeks to unveil itself. It began unveiling itself approximately 2 to 3 weeks ago. So in its totality, we're going to be around 8 to 9 weeks that this whole process is taking at its core, okay? We've been preparing for it, though, since not only the beginning of this year and last year, the huge eclipse, solar eclipse last August 21st, 2017, was our very big push into this energy. Then we had another big push in December and January, a third one as we entered the middle of May. And pretty much from the middle of May forward now, we're in the middle of it. We're straight in the middle of the eye of the hurricane, okay? And I'm being told that we're in the eye of the hurricane through pretty much the end of September. There's more happening after that, but many of us will be on this new pathway, whatever changes we need to bring in or begin creating in our lives and expressing in our lives. We have between now to the end of September to activate them, begin them, or become aware of them. This lunar eclipse, as I said, is shutting down a doorway to the past. The Lion's Gate is doing the same thing. So we're getting as two gateways are opening, we also have 2 gateways shutting. And that means these are gateways to past experiences that have assisted us on our journey. They are also closing down gateways to experiences that are no longer supporting us. We learned what we needed to be learned. We stayed in them as long as we needed to stay. For some of us, we've stayed in them too long, And our divine guides and guardians are now making sure that we're being activated and pushed out of them. Please understand that crisis comes in when there is heavy resistance. Okay? Crisis only shows up if you have been resisting the changes. Okay? You've been aware of them. You've been aware that what is working for you no longer works for you, yet there's too much fear, resistance, you're afraid, you don't know if you have the financial well-being to get out of a situation, you're not even sure if you want to, you may have been on this pathway for so long that you've lost hope. I'm here to let you know that you have so much divine guidance right now, it's not funny. You will be pushed forward. The more you resist, the more crisis will come in to push that, to be that push, okay? The more you surrender and embrace the change, even though there's heavy fear, the more fluid and effortless this will be. And I promise you, there will be magic along the way. Surrender and courage are the two qualities you need right now. They will get you through this. Allow the magic to come in. And, you know, through all of these eclipses, the sun's light is illuminating everything. And right now, it is opposite Mars and the moon. And it's also square Uranus. It is illuminating and activating Uranus, the awakener. And Uranus in Taurus is primarily showing us what we need to change in our financial world. That's what I'm getting. And this could be, maybe some of you need to take care of your financial debts. Maybe you haven't been paying attention to managing your financial world better. For others, it's making career changes, okay? And breaking out of patterns that do not serve you. The word they just gave me is breaking out of codependent patterns. Whether those are codependent relationships with others, could be a marriage, could be a significant relationship, could be friendship, could be codependency at work. You need to break out of these codependent patterns. Okay, that's the message I'm being given right now. Yes, and for others, it's breaking out of addictive behaviors. Okay. Yep. It's also illuminating the planet Mars and the moon. The moon is the illumination of your emotional body. This illumination is asking you, what is your passion? What is your joy? What would you like to do? What do you want to manifest? Please go deep within your emotional body. Find your joy. Find what is going to make you truly happy. And if you don't know the answer to that right now, sit with it. We have all these Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Neptune retrograde. All of these retrogrades are allowing you time to sit with it. Go deep within. Access your emotional body. And if there's fear there, call in your divine guides to assist you. Your heart needs to be open now. That was one of the messages I was given today by the romance angels, by the way. They said, keep an open mind and an open heart. That is the key to getting through all of this. Not only well, but making sure that you're successful and bringing in these beautiful miracles. They're waiting to simply happen. Okay? Keep an open mind and heart. And they were also showing me that it's a time in your life where you need to become truly clear about who these sacred souls are on this pathway with you. These beautiful souls that are part of your soul tribe. You're going to be meeting and bringing in some new souls to assist you on this journey. They're part of your tribe, okay? You're recognizing and becoming aware and honoring those souls that you know are on this journey with you. And then you're recognizing those people in your life that are no longer on this pathway with you. And there's going to be some goodbyes as well going on here, as well as some hellos to new people coming in. And I was shown that there's people coming back from your past, whether they're past coworkers, friends, family members that you've been separated from for many years, a past love. Please be open to this. These relationships are coming back in to either be healed, resolved and let go of, or integrated, because both of you have grown so much. You are actually now on a parallel pathway. Please be open to these past life relationships. And for those that had questions around love, the true love journey, I got the message that very soon now you will be able to make a decision around this. We have to wait for these retrograde cycles to begin moving forward. Okay? We will be fully through the shadows of Mercury and Mars, the end of August, beginning of September, and then the end of September, beginning of October. I'm being given this date for some of you. It makes sense, okay? It may be that that's the window of time where the decision you need to make needs to come from. But I'm seeing here, clearly decide what you want over these next 4 to 6 weeks so that it comes to you now. And be very, very honest with yourself. That's the message I got from the romance angels. Be very honest with yourself and with the people that you have these beautiful relationships with. This is not just about a romantic other. This is about the relationships that mean the most to you. Have heart-to-heart conversations. Be honest and allow them to be honest as well. On this journey over the next month or so, being in your own personal integrity is a key component. That's why the honesty and speaking your truth and listening to the truth of those you care about is so important here. Okay? What else did I want to say? Yes, there is going to be continual activations from the planet Mars, from the moon, from the eclipses, from Mercury, and from Uranus through the end of September and beyond. What I'm visualizing as the eye of the storm, so to speak, and when I say eye of the storm, it means when we're at the center, we're at the 0 point here right now. That 0 point, we were moving towards it in May. We entered it on the summer solstice and that first solar eclipse in July, and we're going to be in it through almost the end of September. I'm seeing September 26, fall equinox. And then we're going to move on to the other side of it. At that point, what I'm visualizing or seeing is these gateways to the past or the past patternings will be at that point completely closed down, completely closed. And you will be moving forward with these new gateways that have opened over the summer and that are continuing to further open as we complete summer and as we go through the fall season. Okay, that's the message I'm being given. And then I want to look at the numerology here. Okay. Yep. Aside from the number 9, we have that strong 1 energy, 11 energy going on. And please look at the 1 or the 1-1 or the 1-1-1, however many times it shows up. The 1 is the vibration of unity. Think about it. 1. It's a straight line. There's no separation. There's no mirroring going on. It's 1. The 1. It's unity consciousness. It also is representing then new beginnings, being a pioneer, new awakenings, new pathways. The 1 vibration speaks to a time in your life of a lot of activity and a lot of activations going on in your life. And the 1 energy is the manifestation energy as well. I would ask you over these next 2 weeks, because we're getting more 1 energy than any other number. Okay, we have a lot of energy coming in with the 1 vibration starting on July 28th. And we are getting a 1, a double 1, a triple 1, and a quadruple 1 through August 3rd. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 days straight of that 1 vibration continuing nonstop. We have not had that before. We've had it maximum 5 days. We are getting it for 7 days, guys. It is preparing us for the Lion's Gate and that solar eclipse on August 11th, which is an 11/11. Please open up and become aware of what does that 1 energy mean for you. And it could be as simple as you're being fully activated. You feel an alignment completely within your body and you can hear your higher mind, you can hear your soul. Maybe it's a manifestation in your outer world where all of these new beginnings that you set in motion earlier this year are now coming to fruition. Okay? I'm simply asking you to have a deeper awareness around it. And then the other numerology I wanted to speak about here, and then I'll get into the last card messages I had, is on July 27th itself, the eclipse is occurring at 4 degrees of Aquarius and 44 minutes. 4, 4, 4. That's a direct message from the angelic realm. They are telling us that they are activating these light rays. It is coming directly from the heart of the archangels. Okay? And all of the divine, okay, I'm seeing the highest divine beings of love and light. I'm getting the archangelic realm, and I'm being told the family of light is sending these in, okay? That's why we have all these ones lining up in a row. 4:44. Call on your angels during this time. Listen to that guidance. The archangel that works with the four vibration is Archangel Gabriel and his divine counterpart, Archangel Hope. They are both the divine messengers of God. They are bringing divine messages in from your soul, from your higher self, straight directly in from Creator. At the same time, Archangel Gabriel and Hope are working with you to hear these messages more clearly, and they're asking you, this is a window of giant manifestation. Feel free to ask them anything you want. Ask for their guidance. If you have a question or you're on a pathway that you don't know the answer to and you'd like that extra guidance or that extra clarity, call them in and they will give you or bring you very clear signs. Those signs could come in as sudden thoughts dropped into your mind. You could see license plates like one of my dear clients sees all the time. You could see visuals on billboards, numbers. You could get the messages in numbers. You could get visuals, okay? I guarantee you they will send you clear signs but all you need to do is ask, okay? And then number 44 is the angel Surviel. The angel Surviel is the angel of courage and strength. Archangel Surviel's message to you is surrender. Surrender to your soul. Surrender to your higher self. Surrender to God. You will be assisted every leg of the way here. But simply surrender and have faith that you will be guided through this. It takes courage and strength to surrender. We are so deeply taught that when things aren't working in our life, we need to take action. And that is not always true. I think before taking action, we need to decide what's the right action for us to take. And to do that, we need to seek out clear information out in the world. And we need to sit with that information inside of us. What is our inner guidance telling us? What is our heart telling us? Sit with that inner guidance. Listen to it. And then the action you take will be action based on well thought through decisions. That's the message I'm being given here. And you will have to have that strength and courage to then take that action. Because a lot of the patterns that we're breaking through right now, they are deep-seated ones. Okay? I am being told here, the angels are showing me, they're saying one of the best ways to make your decision and to decide on the appropriate actions for you to take is to become an observer of your life. The sun here is illuminating the moon and Mars. The moon is looking at your emotional body, becoming clear on what you want. The illumination of the sun onto the planet Mars in the sign of Aquarius is speaking to you about becoming the observer of your life. Because when you step outside of your life, and I'm getting a visual, go outside your home, wherever you live, and stand across the street. Look at your home as if that home is a representation of your world. Get a higher visual of it, where you are not triggered by what's going on in close proximity. Okay? Seek to become the observer and look at it where you're not being triggered. Because in that moment, you're going to see something. When you're standing across the street and you get a full visual of your living situation, you can see things that you're not seeing when you're standing in a room inside the house. Get that wider viewpoint. That will let you know very clearly Maybe that missing piece, what you've not been able to see up until now. Okay? Now let's go into the messages from the angels. The first message they gave me was freedom. These lunar eclipses and solar eclipses are bringing us personal freedom to be who we are, to awaken. Archangel Gabriel and Hope, they're not only the divine messengers. One of the things they guide us through is our resurrection, our transformation. We are becoming who and what we really are. That's what this visual is showing us. And the support that we are being given here is from all of our divine guides. They're here around us. They are guiding us through this. They are letting us know that as we witness and know what we have to move through and know what patterns we need to close the door on, that we are opening up to further light in our world and in our life. And what we are moving past is the past. We are letting go of the branches that have kept us blocked. Look at that. She or he, whatever you want to visualize that person, all these branches are around them, keeping them limited. We are now breaking free from that. Free past hurts as you acknowledge, forgive, and heal. Open your heart and embrace the future that awaits you now. The month of July is ruled by the number 7, which is the crown chakra. Archangel Zadkiel and his beloved Archangel Amethyst are the two archangels that guide us through this energy. And the flame of God that they specifically work with is the purple flame. And that is the flame of transformation and transmutation. They are here guiding us through this month and this eclipse with the purple flame of God. Call it in, wrap yourself in it every single day. And then with Archangel Gabriel and Hope, they work very specifically with the holy white fire of the divine, the golden light of protection and resurrection and wisdom, and the light blue flame of healing, okay, and clarity. So feel free to work with all of those different flames of the divine throughout this entire summer and fall to assist you on this journey here. And then as we go into the month of August, the lesser archangel Ramaela is guiding us. And I'm being given a message. It's a she. Here she is, yes. The lesser archangel Ramaela. She carries the aspect of God called joy. And she is here to work with our 8th chakra, which is above and behind our head. It's anywhere from 3 to 8 feet out. And she is here to work with us on fully activating and integrating this higher divine energy throughout our being over the month of August. And she is bringing in and imprinting within all of our systems, physical and auric, the element, the divine aspect of joy. I love it. This is beautiful. And you know, the last message I got here along with Ramaela was that we are finally breaking through illusion. And we are seeing that we are that beautiful butterfly there. And we are awake. That's what the eye represents. We are awake. We can see. And we are the butterfly. And we are spreading our wings. That's a beautiful, beautiful visual. And in it, not only are we awake, wow, in the orb of her eye, there's the sun. That's the illumination. Okay, I have no more for you. That's my message for today. Please watch for my upcoming videos. I'm going to bring 2 more out before this week is over. A short one where I'm doing a short attunement to give you an idea of what my attunements are about, but also to assist you through these beautiful gateways of energy. And then I want to do a video on the true love pathway and going in a little bit deeper about how does the Mercury retrograde and these eclipses affect that true love journey for many of you out there that are single. So that video is specifically going to be done for people who are single, who are maybe just lightly dating, maybe they're seeing someone but you don't feel a strong attachment to that person. If you consider yourself single, I highly suggest you listen to that video. Okay? My love goes out to all of you. Many, many blessings.